Hilton brings you new ways to stay, with experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
Welcome once again to the Dr. Sky Experience, heard exclusively here on Talk Radio 77 WABC. As we say, WABC, the crown jewel of radio, the iconic talk radio station, 77 WABC. Thank you for joining me, Dr. Sky, on the Dr. Sky Experience as we move into month number 2, February 2023, the month of love. And as always, we begin with the moon, Earth's nearest neighbor. As the month opens up, we find the moon nearly at its full phase. It does reach that full phase on Sunday, February the 5th, as you get to see the second of the beautiful full moons of 2023, this one entitled the Full Snow Moon. Looking into the eastern sky and northeast precisely just after sunset will give you a front stage view of this most spectacular moon, the beautiful full snow moon. Then, as we know, the moon continues to move around the Earth, and we reach last quarter on the 13th of February, just in time for Valentine's Day. The moon then continues to be a waning crescent moon, only to move on to its new phase on the 20th. This, the dark of the moon, as we mentioned here on the Dr. Sky Experience, is probably one of the best times of the entire month to take a look at planets and faint sky objects. Then, as we continue to move through February, a short month indeed, with only 28 days this year, we find out by the 21st, low into the southwest, the new waxing crescent moon once again reappears. And then, first quarter moon magically appears again on the 27th of February. What's good about last quarter and first quarter moon, in my opinion, is that as you look along that terminator, the light and dark line that separates darkness and light, you get to see some of the best relief on the surface of this most interesting object, the moon. And remember, going back in history in our time capsule, only 12 humans have ever walked on the surface of the moon. Let's begin, of course, with planets. The Greek word planeteos, they meant wandering stars, and they do indeed wander through the zodiac. In February, the month of love, we have a beautiful duet. We found out that low into the southwestern sky after sunset is the impressive planet, the planet Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. She herself is moving rapidly up and away from the sunset point. What do I mean by that? What's happening as we move toward the end part of this month of February gets set for a spectacular conjunction, a love affair in the sky, as we like to call it, magically between Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, and the planet Jupiter. Watch as these two planets get close and closer, I should say, all through the month of February, with a spectacular conjunction on March the 1st. So if you look into the southwestern sky after sunset on that particular date, and even before that, you'll notice the encroaching conjunction continues. On the 1st of March, both Venus and Jupiter will be slightly closer than a full moon diameter in the sky. What we had with the planet Saturn, we lose as the planet Saturn moves into conjunction with the Sun by the 16th. And we'll see that planet again as we move toward the latter part and the fall of 2023 in the early evening sky. As I mentioned before, the planet Mars is also in the sky. Look high up nearly overhead during these February nights. Cold indeed. The planet Mars now some 85 million miles away from us. An interesting sight in our sky. For those with real serious telescope capability, we find out that on the 15th, the planet Venus will pass exceptionally close to the outermost planet, the planet Neptune right now, the major planets of the solar system. A very powerful telescope would indeed be necessary to see because of the overpowering brilliance of Venus. The faint planet, the planet Neptune, will be exceptionally close, almost hanging onto the planet Venus. You'll need a big telescope to see that. Also, we talk about Comet ZTF, the Zwicky Comet. How many of you out there on the Dr. Sky Experience have actually seen the comet? City dwellers may have, of course, a big disadvantage because of urban lighting, but many people, including myself, had an opportunity to witness it in a pair of binoculars. Why am I telling you about this? As we move into February, the comet itself still has a few opportunities in which you can see it. I would be looking high up into the sky as we move into February evenings by around the evening of February the 5th. Why? Because at that particular time, the Zwicky comet, Comet ZTF, will pass very close to the bright star Capella in the constellation of Auriga. You can look at your star chart. It's an easy star to see with the naked eye, and it will pass within a degree or so of this brilliant star itself.
That's your money saying it's time for a McDonald's run. Because with new McValue at McDonald's, you get more than you expect. Like buy a 6-piece McNuggets and add a McChicken for just $1. Your money says let's go. Get more than you expect with new McValue. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Also, as we move deeper into the month of February, the ZTF comet will pass exceptionally close to the planet Mars in our sky, and Mars is an easy object for you to see. Cutting to the chase, if you'd like to learn so much more about Comet ZTF, the Zwicky Comet, so-called Green Comet, take a good look on this particular website, theskylive.com. In our opinion here at Dr. Sky, we feel it's probably one of the best sites for you to help track this amazing, elusive object as it moves through the solar system. Remember, the ZTF comet has not come around toward the sun since some 50,000 years ago. So if you get to see it, consider yourself very fortunate and very lucky, because we're all sure on the Dr. Sky experience we won't get to see it once again. Emails, we love them, drsky@gmail.com. And don't forget, here at this iconic radio station, Talk Radio 77 WABC out of New York City, around the nation, around the world, and around the universe, you can also check our Dr. Sky blog by going to the website that you're on here right now, WABCradio.com. Dr. Sky wishes you the best for health and happiness. As I'm your navigator on the highway to the heavens, we simply remind you to always remember to keep your eyes to the skies. And if by chance you're headed out our way here in the western part of the United States in Arizona, the Dr. Sky programs continue at the beautiful The Wild Resort and Spa in West Sedona. To learn more about that particular location and more Dr. Sky experiences, go to The Wild, that's WILDE, resort.com. Dr. Sky is privileged and honored to be here on this iconic radio station, the crown jewel of radio, Talk Radio 77 WABC. Clear skies, health, and happiness as we continue to update you on many of the events that happen from the realms of astronomy, space, aviation, and weather, and so much more, and special interviews about American exceptionalism here on this particular platform, the Dr. Sky Experience.